Dribbling, arguably the most important skill in the game of basketball. That's exactly why over the next 31 days, we're getting ready to go on a journey where our North Star is chasing the idea of a perfect handle. 31 days of dribbling. Over the next month, we will have 31 days of some of the best ball handling drills that you can find on the internet, all for free. Most of these drills from certain trainers are hidden behind a paywall, or you have to spend $100 for an hour workout with them to learn them. Think of this as my Christmas present to you guys, since we're on the December theme. I promise that if you stick to it and you show discipline and do these workouts every single day, the difference you'll find in your handle from day 1 to day 31 will be unrecognizable. Most people start their New Year's resolutions on January 1st, but us? Nah, we're getting a head start. Welcome to 31 days of dribbling. Crazy to think we're already at day number 5 in our 31 days of dribbling series, but today we got some heat for you guys as we're going to be doing a plastic bag ball handling workout. You might recognize a few of these stationary drills from day 2, which was our double move workout. So if you missed that, I'll be sure to have the entire playlist to this series linked in the description. We're going to start out with double crossovers going one set of 30 seconds with the ball starting in each hand. A couple things that I want you to pay attention to are make sure you have a wide and low stance, and then also take a hanging dribble in between each cross. After you do your one set of 30 seconds in each hand on the crossovers, we're then going to do a similar concept, but we're going to do a double between the legs. Make sure that you're really pounding the ball through with a violent ferocity, and again, let that ball float and hang so you can make reads when it's time to play a game. Make sure you have an even stance and not a split stance in this, just because we want everything to look the same and we don't want to give any tells. Also, a reminder that all mistakes are welcome. We have the plastic bag on the ball for a reason, and that's to make it harder to dribble. Another thing, for more exclusive basketball content, you can follow me on all my socials. We post a lot of different cool stuff on all of those, so you want to make sure you're not missing out. Next up, we got the classic double behind the back for 30 seconds in each hand. This one is probably the most difficult one, so the ball should for real be flying all over the gym. It's good to make mistakes, so please make them or else you're missing out on a lot of the workout. You can also change levels here as I'm demonstrating, but just make sure that you're pounding the ball through, and like I've said in previous videos on behind the backs, make sure you're feeling your forearm hit your thigh. Alright though, now that we're done with the stationary stuff, you're going to lay some cones out diagonally starting at the 3-point line across the lane. Still have the ball on the bag, and we're going to end up doing everything that we just did, but now it's on the move. This is why it's really important to be able to let the ball float. That way you can cover ground, and also changing levels is a great thing too. Every single cone you're going to be doing a double move, except the last cone you're making one explosive move on whatever one that we're doing. So you're going to start out doing the double crossovers, and you're going to make 5 layups with the bag on the ball going each way. After you make 5 with the crossovers, you're then going to do the same exact thing with the between the legs. This is my favorite one just because it feels so smooth. The change of level, the motion steps, everything just feels great. Make sure you're pushing the ball through. That way it's leading you to where you're supposed to go. And again, mistakes are welcome. That's why we're doing it. Alright, now as I'm sure you can guess, after you make 5 of those, we're going to end up doing behind the backs. This is another one that feels really good, but again, it's going to be the most difficult one. Make sure you feel your forearm hitting your thigh and you're really pushing that ball through, allowing it to carry you to the next cone. Again, I can't stress this enough though, make sure you go both ways the exact same amount of times. Then after you do that, I got some good news for some of y'all. We can take the bag off. After you take the bag off, we're literally just going to do the exact same things that we did. Now you're going to be able to feel how much better your handle is and how much more sticky the ball feels. It's going to feel like you can manipulate it and do whatever you want to with it. So once again, just repeat the cycle. Go 5 makes on crossovers both ways, 5 makes on the double between the legs both ways, and 5 makes on the double behind the backs both ways. After you've done this, that is going to be your workout for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed day 5, and again, if you've missed any days, don't worry, I have the entire link to this playlist in the description. But thank you guys so much. Let's keep grinding, and I'll see you tomorrow.